Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger. Here is day 10 of my countdown, my day 10 of my ideas for a Jurassic World Evolution 3 DLC pack wish list. I have a feeling that we've only got about one or two more reveals before the game is fully out. And now this pack over here, I thought about bringing up some little guys. Let's see. So far, we've got about a few little guys, like some raptors, some ornithomimids, like the Archaeornithomimus, the Gallimimus, the Struthiomimus, and of course, recently the Ornithomimus. And we've also got something like the, I don't see any oviraptors. I mean, there is a Guanglong, but anyways, I'm thinking for this next pack, we should add in some more little runners. I mean, we all like the big guys, of course, like the Ceratopsians and the T-Rex, but I thought we also should give some little guys a chance, just like the Compies or something. And some people prefer dinosaurs to be a little bit tiny, rather than having the big guys. Heck, if you're gonna clone dinosaurs, maybe you should try starting out something small, if possible. Don't do something big just yet, because sometimes big things, may cause a bit of a rampage. Always start off small. But I digress. Let's go to the pack immediately. I call it the Little Runners pack. And my first pick will be the Masiakasaurus, aka a dinosaur which I would describe as a dinosaur that seriously needs a dental appointment because, man, is his teeth really nasty. Found in Madagascar, it is quite known for having a type of teeth like that. It was some say it may have been a deformity, but others say it's part of the skull and part of the dinosaur thing. Maybe it's meant to grip then to slice. And I find this quite a unique dinosaur, and I'm surprised they haven't included it yet. In fact, why wasn't this dinosaur included in Jurassic World Evolution 2 instead of the Sagisaurus? And I think it was on the same category as the Carnotaurus and the Abelosaurus, but maybe that's outdated. But its structure's a lot different from the Carnotaurus. But nevertheless, I hope they do include that sometime in the future. I mean, this is quite a unique looking dinosaur. Caudipteryx. You might have played as this character in Zoo Tycoon, or you might have. It was even mentioned in the dinosaur field guide of the Jurassic Park Institute. It's a little feathery dinosaur. It was like one of the early dinosaurs to be depicted with feathers when it was for. Now it's most of the other feathered dinosaurs were often depicted with scales. But anyways, I remember hearing this dinosaur quite a bit in my childhood. I often see it in a lot of different packs. But anyways, next stop is the Protarchaeopteryx. Now you might have seen this creature in Zoo Tycoon 2. And I think it might have been mentioned in some other things Jurassic Park related, but I thought maybe bring in this character in. Its name means before the Archaeopteryx, so maybe bring in this creature in. Anyways, next up is the Ornitholestes, quite infamous for its crusty nose appearance, and you might have seen this in Walking with Dinosaurs. Now, of course, this version is outdated, as they no longer have these little claw thingies, or maybe the nose may not be there, the nose crest. Maybe it was just a broken nose thing. But nevertheless, I do hope they can try and include the Ornitholestes somehow. Incisivosaurus, the bunny of the dinosaur world, known for having incisor-like teeth. And it'd be quite interesting to see how they can include this rabbit into Jurassic World Evolution 3. Again, it's quite unique for having a bunny-like appearance. And next up is the Maylong. Next to the Yiki, this dinosaur has the shortest genus name of all time, May. And long with Maylong, it means sleeping dragon, and that's how they found the dinosaur. The fossils of the dinosaur were found curled up in a nest, and they might have died from a carbon dioxide poisoning. You might have seen this in Prehistoric Park. And next up, Anzu, another oviraptorid. It was perhaps named after a mythical bird. It's another type of oviraptorid, something to accompany the oviraptor and the gigantoraptor. And next up is the Khaan! Khaan! Okay, I'll shut up. Yeah, I remember reading this book, I remember knowing about this dinosaur when I was a kid. It was in one of my books. And that would be pretty interesting to include. A Khaan! And maybe somebody in Jurassic World Evolution 3 could make a Star Trek reference or something. And there's Mononykus, another little runner that you may have seen in the Walking with Dinosaurs special, the Chased by Dinosaurs, the Giant Claw. And it was one of the few dinosaurs in the Walking with Dinosaurs franchise to be depicted with feathers. Most of the other dinosaurs were depicted as scaly, including the Utahraptor and the Velociraptor. And next up is the Saltopus. Now this one I've only just recently read about. I read this in the book where you're supposed to find the tiny dinosaurs. They give a brief description of the dinosaur, and I had to look it up to see if it was real or if it was still valid. And yes, Saltopus is still valid. Is it a Herrerasaurid or is it something else? Nevertheless, pretty short name and maybe easy to include. Harpymimus. It was named after the mythical creature, the harpy. Yeah, I wonder if they can give it some wings or something to make it look more like a harpy. And finally, Garudimimus. I was actually asked to draw this creature in one of my live streams. The Garudimimus looking like the mythical Indian god or bird, Garuda. And yeah, that's about it. Those are my picks for the Little Runners pack. Masiakasaurus, Caudipteryx, Protarchaeopteryx, Ornitholestes, Incisivosaurus, Maylong, Anzu, Khaan, Mononykus, Saltopus, Harpymimus, and Garudimimus. So what do you think of my Little Runners pack idea? Do you like the idea? Do you not like the idea? Do you wish for another Little Runner dinosaur to be included? What other dinosaur do you have in mind for DLC in Jurassic World Evolution 3? I hope you've enjoyed this video.